Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble news channel. I believe the market will go up a lot. I believe that prices will reach an all-time high, and I believe that we will never again see prices below 70,000. I'm very hopeful because of this. Dog coins are not worth your time. I believe there will be a huge rush into Bitcoin. It might not happen today, but it will happen in the next 90 days, in July, August, and September. You only need to think ahead 90 days to see that this will happen in September. Do not wait for it to happen, you need to enter before it does. There are only 90 days left. With the possibility of rate cuts, a power law curve, and investors becoming less trusting of standard, there are many signs that Bitcoin will go through a huge jump by September of this year. Well-known investor and mathematician Fred Krueger has made the following forecast. Fred Krueger is a well-known investor on Wall Street with a strong background in math. He has become a big supporter of Bitcoin. With his research, it looks like Bitcoin's price might be following a power law, which is a rare statistical event that could mean the price will go up a lot soon. He also thinks that the rising number of people investing in Bitcoin ETFs could make the rise even bigger. Fred recently found another thing that could make Bitcoin's price go up. The Federal Reserve could lower interest rates later this year. After the movie ends, make sure you watch the very end to hear Krueger talk about how Bitcoin might be the answer to the current economic problems. Also guys, if you like videos about money, think about liking the video or subscribing to the channel. It's free, and you can always change your mind. So without further ado, here is Fred Krueger's most recent take on Bitcoin. It's the last holdback because rate cuts are the last thing that can happen, right? You can be sure that interest rates will stay at 5.5% for the next 3 to 4 years, as long as they are that high. You can keep your money, right? Since the money isn't going bad in your pocket. It's giving you a little more than inflation right now. But if cash goes from 5.5% to 2%, which is most likely what will happen because if Trump wins, that's exactly what will happen. People will feel like they need to work for their money. And what better place to use it than on Bitcoin, which is the best performing asset of 2024. That's why I think there will be a huge rush into Bitcoin. Also, it's not going to happen today. But it will happen in July, August, or September in the next 90 days. By September, this will take place. You only need to look 90 days ahead. You need to move on. You want to get in ahead of time. I believe the market will go up a lot. I believe we will reach a new high point. It looks like my guess that we'll never get back to 70K is going to come true. I'm very hopeful because of this. Dog coins are not worth your time. Like Michael Douglas said in the movie, you can put a couple $100,000 in dog coins. Do your best not to lose it. Blockchain is where the big money is going to be though. So get ready, take your places, don't waste time, and get going. There is no more time to do this. As soon as that rate cut is made public, that's it. That's it. Seems pretty amazing when you look at COVID, doesn't it? So from 2020 to 2021, the first year of COVID, Trump started printing money like crazy. We were at home at the time. We had nothing to do. We kept most of the money he printed. We saved a lot more money. The floodgates were then opened in 2021. What did you think happened? We kept printing while Biden was in office. And we printed and printed and printed, and we just spent a lot of money. We just spent all of our cash. A very simple graph. It really makes sense of what's going on. We no longer have any cash. We're going to lose all of our money if we don't start a new, huge stimulus scheme soon. In order to show this in a different way, this is the main loan. I did something wrong, I wrote. I took down the tweet. We still don't have twice as much debt as we did 4 years ago. But we did go from, say, $22,000 to $34,000. We've grown by more than 50% in 4 years, which means that every 7 years we're now doubled. It takes 7 years for the US debt to double. I would also say that we haven't really seen the full effects of that yet, since these rates haven't really made their way into the debt yet. That's where we are then. The Americans just spent a lot of money. We've pretty much spent all of our cash. In the beginning, we bought fridges and stoves during COVID because everyone was nesting. Now we just go out and eat at places that charge ridiculous prices. We'll keep doing that until we run out of money. At the same time, the banks are not doing too badly. Let us check out the banks. I put in a Boston zip code. Boston's not where I live. But if you look at the Chase savings account, the return rate is only 0.1%, I think. It costs them 5.5% to borrow the money. They have a great business. They don't do anything at all. Every year they take 5% of all your savings. That's how Chase does business now. They don't do anything. Sure, everything is okay. Everyone else who is trying to do something is having a hard time. To put it simply, I believe this system is totally broken We're likely to vote for Trump again, too. Also, rates of interest are going to go down. That will give everyone a fresh start and a new chance on life. The method doesn't work, though. So I think getting Bitcoin to the point where it's 1 in 21 million will work. I believe it is that easy. Well, Red Krueger has shown us how strong Bitcoin is and will be. He thinks that Bitcoin will have a huge bull run by September of this year. So keep an eye out for Bitcoin chances that will help you make a lot of money by then. The low inflation numbers and the fact that the Fed is likely to cut rates in the next couple of months are what led him to make this forecast. He thinks that when rate cuts are released, a lot of people will rush to buy Bitcoin because they want to put their money somewhere safer. Before we go, here's a quick warning for people who want to keep up with the fast-paced world of Bitcoin and crypto. You might want to sign up for our daily 5-minute coin news. Expert predictions, breaking news, and top-on-chain analysis can all be found in a short space. Over 60,000 subscribers trusted for useful crypto business information. To join our group and learn more about crypto investing right away, click the first link in the description. Anyway, guys, I hope you all liked today's movie.